Well, everybody's basically here. The biopharmaceutical companies, pharmaceutical companies, laboratories, CROs. It's a great mix of everyone in the industry, and it's a great opportunity to get a chance to meet decision makers and a lot of people involved with the companies.
I found it very refreshing because a willingness to address the issues from a variety of speakers and the sheer number of people who attend. There is such a thing as maybe a mass effect, and it's an easy way and an economical way to reach a large population of change-minding people, certainly people who have strong interest, personal and professional, in clinical trials.
What has happened with the Partnerships Conference over the last few years is that they have continuously improved the program and the sessions that they have. They've been listening to the client feedbacks, both from the CRO perspective as well as from the sponsor perspective. So they will get a considerable amount of information, both from all sides, from vendors, and in particular, I know there's been an emphasis on case studies. So it's real-world practical examples that are being shown.
The reason I came this year is that I realize that I'm more dependent on CROs now than I probably have been in the past in the device world, either because more studies are needed or because we need to round out our resources internally. So I really came to get re-engaged with what's going on in that world, and also to network with other sponsors in both the device industry and the drug industry.
The sessions are very, very thorough, lots of great information. It's a great way to meet sponsors, great way to reconnect with colleagues. It's very, very well attended by decision makers. So it's just been a really lovely conference for me over the years.
I think this is our fifth or sixth year. It's a wonderful place where we can work with the sponsors as well as the partners here. It's a good networking event. It's also great to understand newer ideas, what are happening in the marketplace. So it's a great place for all of us to get together.
Learning from your peers on how they're doing things. I think that's probably the most valuable thing from my perspective, getting an opportunity to hear from people who are on the trenches, working day to day, how things work for them, what's working, what's not. And this is done in an environment where, it's very collegial. People are not disclosing any secrets, but certainly sharing information that's helpful for everybody to do a better job.
I love the speakers, particularly the speaker this morning, Sharon, really getting a lot of thought going, and what an inspirational speaker, and really well known too. He's a thought leader, and very excited to hear him speak.
The great thing about partnerships is there's a little bit of everything here. There's an opportunity to hear from people who are working in Asia and other emerging markets, but also people who've been working here in the more mature territories in the United States and Europe. As I say, people who come from just about every major pharmaceutical company, every CRO. So I think there's few opportunities to access quite that breadth of people in the industry.
It's also maybe a reassurance that change is taking place, that the inevitability of it is taking root, and as a result, people are getting more friendly to it, more receptive to it. So it's a very encouraging message, and it was very much worthwhile.